Rankin coming at you guys with a video for today. If you're new to the YouTube to the Rankins World channel, don't forget to press subscribe down there below in red, and don't forget to press the notification bell so every time we go live, you'll be the first one notified. Also, if you have any questions, email us at therankinsworld@gmail.com. But today I'm doing a live because getting I'm under a live load and it's taking them a little while to get me loaded. So come on in, and once you come in, if you really like the video, give us a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Hey, how you doing? Whoever just came in. Mm. Hey, how y'all doing? I start talking once some people come in. Oh, I gotta buy a new mount. How y'all doing today? Today is Friday. Is it Friday? Today is Friday. Hello, hey, how you doing? Hey, Jay. Um, how you doing? So I'm having a. I didn't do nothing to my hair today. I don't care. That's the kind of look I'm having today. So let me tell y'all, Schneider is really making me look bad out here in the streets. I'm telling you, it's they really making me look bad. I'm gonna tell you why. Because hey everybody, because I have been running into a lot of people who follow us on YouTube, who has subscribed to our channel on here, who watches our lives on Instagram. If you haven't did so, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at I am Clarissa Rankin. So make a long story short, people has been, hey, how you doing, Lady Trucker? um, People has been really following us, and when they see us out here in the street, they'll say hello, hey, how you doing? We have people done seen us at Shippers, people done seen us at the OC in Charlotte, numerous of places, Virginia, Chick-fil-A, numerous of places. I don't know you funny, bro. That's something that's Joey doing. So I ran into, let me name a couple of them. Fall City, I think that was his name, ran into him. Big Country ran into him. Ah, I can't remember all of. I ran into like 4 people in 2 days. Ah, dang it! I can't remember everybody's name. I feel bad. Well, anyway, if I ran into you recently, I was trying to remember your name. I'm so sorry if I got. But anyway, so the guy I ran into called Big Country. Oh, really, Jones? Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. He came up to me. He was like, "Hey, nice to meet you, Clarissa. I subscribe to your YouTube channel." I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." And then that was it. And he was like, "Nice to meet you." He walked back to his truck. I always get that like kind of nice to meet you. Hey, how you doing type deal. And then he ended up coming back over there. He was like, "Clarissa, can I ask you a question?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. What's up?" He was like, "So what lanes you running? Because I hate to say it, but I ain't making." Basically, he was saying he ain't making the money that I told him that he would make if he come over to Snyder for my YouTube pages and my YouTube videos. And I'm like, well, to be real, Snyder really making me look bad because me and Joy really ain't been making the money we used to make. Like, and I don't know if it's just Snyder, but the lows has just dropped so much to the point where we're not making the money we used to make. And I kid you not, I used to be home 2 times a week and the weekends, and I could bring in 35. Now, if I'm gonna be home like that, I'm probably hitting 15. And it's getting to the point where I'm not making the money I used to make so bad to the point where I have to go other places outside of my lane. So what I'm saying is, hold on, I'm gonna try to put it on this mount and hopefully it'll stay. I think it'll stay. So what I'm trying to say is, like the lane I used to run going up to Virginia, going to Georgia, going to South Carolina, it done dropped down almost 50 cents, 40 to 50 cents. So with that being said, it's making it harder for me to collect my money like I used to. And I had to kind of go outside my normal route and go to Jersey. I done been up to Jersey a couple times, Delaware, just going outside of my norm, and I don't like that shit. To be real, I don't like that. Now, I always tell people, drive, make your money, but you, I don't mind driving, But if it ain't no money on the board, it ain't nothing for me to make. Like the lows, like literally, some of them lows done went down 40 cent, 30 cent. That add up. That money add up real quick. Married to the mouse in here. So and I see somebody just said do reefer. I don't want to do reefer. That's just something I don't want to do. The only reason I would say I don't want to do reefer is I'm not getting up all middle of the night running. Like sometimes I only way I run in the middle of the night is if I want to run. And another thing about reefer is I feel like you gotta do a lot of live loads. I don't like that. I like a lot of dropping hooks. 95% of Schneider got dropping hooks. Another thing I don't like about reefer, I don't want to have to get that trailer cleaned out. The most I want to do is I sweep out my own trailer. If I can't do it myself, I don't want to get it done. I don't want to have to go through that. It's a lot of stuff that I don't want to have to do, so that's why I never decided to go to reefer. But I can say, and then you got to go drive all over the place. I like picking my own little lane. Now I can say I'm going to be changing my lane up in the next couple weeks. Next few weeks I'm gonna be changing my lane up because this lane right here I'm running is not making the money like I used to, and it's getting me kind of frustrated. I don't care what nobody say. People be like, "Well, you might need to stay out a little bit longer." I don't give a fuck. I be home with my kids. I'm a wife and a mother, so money don't make me. I make money. So I make enough to take care of my family, take care of my household, will help my husband, and I call it a day. If I gotta have a job and like say if this is my job, but this is my main bread and butter, I don't need it. Like no, I don't need it. That's just like if we would have when we first bought our house, our second house. If if Joy couldn't afford our house without me, then we don't need it. I always look at it like this. If we was to get our house and I gotta be able to afford that house without him. So at the end of the day, I want to do something that I can afford and also be a mother and a wife at the same time. So Snyder, I don't know, just the low. I guess the low board is just looking kind of slack, and also I hate to make these videos. I know, I know y'all probably have seen a lot. Well, I know y'all have. You seen a lot more money, but that's just something that I'm not doing. I'm not doing reefer. That's just something I'm not doing. Them live loads and waiting hours, I'm not doing that. I can't do it. My patience is not that good. But I guess it's just everybody going through that little slacking moments of the rates being low, I guess. But it's killing me. So Big Country kind of made me feel bad. He was like, "What lane you running? Kind of tell me what you doing because I ain't making no money." And that's one thing about me. I will I would tell anybody my lane, or I would help out anybody. When it come down to if I know how to make money that you ain't making, I'ma let you know. Or if you got a question, if you ask me a question about how to run a load board with Schneider and you work for Schneider, I'ma let you know. Or I'ma find information out just to help out myself and you. And right now I can't shake this one. Like the load board just really looking bad. And I love my Schneider. I love making my videos like telling people to come to Schneider, but the load board kind of look crazy sometimes. It really do. Like some of them, I'll kid you not. I'll tell you one of the loads. It was weighing 44,000 pounds, paying like 98 cents. Like who gonna move 44,000 pounds for 98 cents? I don't give a doggone if it was going up the road. I don't care if it was going 5 miles up the road. I'm not moving it and tear up all my truck. So I don't know. That's kind of been the dilemma that we're going through, and then making sure our truck stay running. It's just been kind of a headache, and it got me rethinking. It got me rethinking like, what else can I do outside of trucking? You know, because the truck break down and the truck break down, the load boy looking crazy. We ain't making the money we used to make. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. And oh now he rocking. He rocking now. They load him up now. They must have been on break. So it's kind of like what else is out there? What else is out there? And we got so many things in mind we want to do, but it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. We had kind of a standstill right now trying to figure out what else outside of trucking we can do. Box trucks, we can do that. We can do the box trucks because box trucks are cheaper to fix, but then it's like, what are we gonna haul? Like, how are we gonna get into that business of with the box truck? And it'll just be starting all over again. Cause I got it down packed with the truck, with a rig. Joey said we gonna park it. You're just going through a lot. Let me read some of y'all comments right quick while I'm on this live. Um, hey Brandy, there's something going on with the economy. Oh, okay. I know. A friend of ours was saying it's a lot going on. Our friend Paul was saying there's a lot going on with the economy too. That could be it. I don't know. Um. Oh, thank you so much. My eyebrows. I always try to make sure I do my makeup. Uh. Hold on. Yeah, the reefer for the birds. I got your comment. Married to the mouths. You from the bird. Okay. Okay. Let me clear this up. So, not a trucker and don't know anything about it. 98 cents. Yeah, it's not right. That ain't good at all. If it's 98 cents, that ain't good at all. And I see you asking the question about do anybody know when the rate's gonna go up for the freight, but I don't see it going up. File bankruptcy. Okay, Red. That's thank you for that comment. D. D, the companies are if the companies are doing major layoffs, we didn't get laid off. Are you talking about like D? Are you talking about like for Schneider, like a Schneider doing major layoffs? Like that affected Joy could put in here that didn't affect Green Bay. That affected somewhere else. That didn't have no effect on Green Bay overall. I parked my truck 4 months ago. I'm running company. Oh wow. Okay, Jay, thank you for telling us that. Thank you for telling us that. Because Joy been saying that if we gotta park it, we'll just pay the truck payment and keep on going and you run company and go out there because it's just so high. So thanks for telling us that. It makes me feel a little bit better. Um oh yeah, Anthony, I mean that's right. You did say that. Um Thomas, let me see your question. Say that point of truck and getting paid percent of it. Hell, it can be percent based. It can be doggone salary based. Trucking ain't making no money right now. Ar- Argo, you starting at Schneider this week? Thank you, D. Man, I try to get on the containers, but the only thing about containers is, the only thing about the containers is, I don't think Schneider do that at where we at, and I don't think Schneider do that for Charlotte. I don't think Schneider let you pull containers out of Charlotte. I don't think so. Am I right, Joey? I don't think we, cause you remember, I think we was trying to look into doing containers and buying like a day cab and hauling containers, but I don't think they do it out of Charlotte. Okay, they don't. They don't. Percentage is the best. Okay, Red. Okay, and you're right. It depends on what you're paying. And see, that's another thing about my I%. Yeah, we don't really pay that much of nothing. Like the only thing we pay for is our truck payment, our taxes, our maintenance, and our insurance and our fuel. But it's like a big breakdown hit. You gotta make sure you got money for the truck payment, the maintenance, and all your other bills. So it's like you putting aside money, but it can all be wiped away in one breakdown. And that's what the killer is at. It's not a headache. Oh, they are? XPO. You said, but the school there is full. Where do you live at? I'm a single parent, full time 3 weeks. Um, plus 3,700 up front. Where do you live at? I do containers in Indianapolis and Israel because of the. Well, I can't say. I was gonna tell y'all. I do get a lot of messages about people say they got kids and do say that they got a lot going on. Okay, 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 Ty. Um, but I can say I got a friend now. I've been wanting to get a video with her. I got a friend now. She got 6 girls, and she drive trucks over the road. She home. She drive trucks Monday through Friday, and she comes home on the weekends. And let me tell you something about her. Monday through Friday, her kids are in school. Now she only been doing this for like a year, but you got to I think at this job you had to drive OTR for a year or 2 years to come local. I think it was a year. But let me make a long story short. She make it work with 6 kids. Monday through Friday, she end up hiring a nanny to help with the kids, but she can control, like she could talk to her house. If she's not home, she can still talk to the kids from like microphones and all that stuff in her house and video cameras and all that. Um, so with that being said, she still make it work, like she still make sure she take care of her kids no matter what while she's over the road. So I don't want people to be like, oh, I got kids, I'm a single parent. She's a single parent too. And she got 6 and she's making it work. Sometimes if you really want to do something, you'll make it work of um you'll really make it work on how to drive trucks or how to make the money you need. So don't feel like, oh, I got kids, I can't do it. If you really want to do it, you can. It's just gonna be a little bit harder for you because you do got kids and you are a single parent. Do that make sense, Ty? And I hope I don't offend people when I say that, but it's just the truth. Like single parent. You said single parents need to stay home. Eh, you can say that, but like if I was a single parent, I don't. Me and Joy don't raise our boys up so good right now. If something was to happen to Joy and I had to have a job that I leave, I can still control my house without me being there. It depends. It just depends on the kids. It depends on how you raise your kids. And I got great boys. Our boys don't really give us no hoorah. Don't give us no problem. Thank you, Ty. I'm glad I didn't offend you. But also when it come down to you having kids, okay, if they not home, then the kids. Um, why? Like, why are you? Hold on. I mean, hold on. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you a single parent, you gonna make it work. You gonna make it work. I know many people who I know my mama had 2 jobs when we was coming up. She made it work. I know before I had my own, I had 2 jobs. And I had him in daycare. Like, this is what I used to do. When he was in school, I had a job. I had a job when he was in school. So he was at let me get my train of thought. I was trying to read the comments, but I couldn't. When Shimon got on the bus at 8:30, right? I had a job working from 9 until 1. Okay, that was working at the daycare. Once I left the daycare, I went to the nursing home from 3 until 11. So with that being said, I worked 2 jobs because when he was at school, it wasn't no point of me laying around all day and sleep. Like, I'm good. I was young, I was energized. I didn't have to lay around all day and sleep. So when he was at school, I was making money. He didn't know what I was doing. So how in the hell is it gonna be like, oh, I didn't have my son, you know? And then at night, when he went straight from school to daycare with Miss Sherry, and then I went and picked him up at 11. It was time to go to sleep and do it all over again. Now, no, I had days off. Days I had off, I spent a lot of time with my son. We did different events. I still made sure I spent time with him at when I went and picked him up at night. I read him a bedtime story, got him in the bed. Like, I still made sure I had time for him. Weekends, I had weekends off. I still made time for him. We did different events. I got his haircut every 2 weeks. I still did stuff. So I'm not really understanding how people do make a lot of excuses of why they can't do this, why they can't do that. But hell, I think you can if you really want to. Let me read some more of the comments. I'm sorry, went into a rant. Um, yeah, Argo, we do work at Schneider. We have Schneider Freight. What you say, be the trucker? You said how many days do they have to go over the road? Go over the road for training. I got my CDLs. It depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to come to Snyder and work in the IC program, you just got to go through the 4 days of training, and then you got to do that practice driving test with them, and that's it. You go on your way, and you get a truck, or you come there with a truck. You have your own truck. But if you come to Snyder and if you Snyder going OTR, you got to go out a week. Yeah. If you're trying to work for the company, you got to go out a week. Be the trucker. We ain't talking about nothing. Just alive. Venice, what they told me. I'm a new driver. Um, and 3 weeks in the classroom. Joe, what you talking about? 3 weeks in the classroom? Oh, I think they're gonna be getting me next. I think they're gonna be getting me next. Oh, here we go. I feel it rocking. There we go. I've been here for 2 hours. Yeah, I done been here about 2 hours. By the time for to get me, I done been here 2 hours and 9 minutes. Time for to get me loaded. Joy picked this load, by the way. I didn't pick this load. Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep the live going, but do anybody got any questions? I know Light said Snyder making me look bad. Do anybody got any questions while I'm on here? Do they have good trucks? I don't know. We got our own truck through them, Argo. We got our own truck through them, and do I regret it? No, not really. It's on or out good. It just depends. It depends on if you can handle it. It depends on if you can handle the breakdown and all that other stuff. No, somebody was saying that, Marco. Somebody was saying it's trying to make me look bad. If you just got on there at the end of the day, you got to make your own judgment. Oh, okay. How long I've been driving? I've been driving for going on 3 years. I've been driving for going on 3 years. It'll be 3 years this year. No, I mean next year, June. It'll be 3 years. Yes, we are on the op Argo. And you know what else? I was gonna say something. I was gonna say, oh yeah, owner op is not bad. It's just you gotta be. It's stressful. It really is stressful. It's owning your own business. So it is what it is. It's like you gotta be ready for the breakdowns. You gotta be ready to like pay all your bills. Make sure everything is organized. Make sure everything is documented. It can be very stressful. It can be very stressful when your truck get broke down. Hell, you still got bills to pay and you ain't making no money and you gotta pay the money out for your truck. That's what killed me. Now I wasn't ready for that shit. I don't mind for the truck to break down, but got that if it got doggone if it break down, have my shit fixed in 2 days. Okay, but I can mix 2 days worth of work, not 4 weeks worth of work. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't. What is he doing? What is UPS? What are you doing? What are you doing, UPS? What are you doing, UPS? Oh, let me get the camera flipped around. You're welcome. He must have went in the wrong way. Yeah, he must have went in the wrong way. UPS, what are you doing? Like, I guess he thought he can get in right there. I don't know, cause he showed it back up to no dock. But Joy drive for Pepsi. He been there for years, ain't going nowhere. Oh, one of our YouTubers sent us a tablet app, a tablet GPS, and I am trying to reset it, but I can't. Happy Friday, Nicole. Hey, how are you doing? You can pay me another year on. I feel you, D. When I say I feel you, I feel you. Not doing a lease for those big companies. I feel you. When I say I feel you, because even with us doing what we doing now, it's like I'm just about sick of it. I am. I'm about sick of it. And you have to have tough skin. Exactly, Jay. On this strong survive. I know that's right. It's hard being an owner. You just don't know. That shit is hard. And then you don't want to be ungrateful that you can even afford to do things, but it's hard. Once a breakdown hit, it's hard. It really is. And you know what? I can say when I go to these places and you going to these freight lines and dealerships and stuff, getting your truck fixed or whatever, then people be in there complaining. Oh, my truck needed. I'm ready for my truck to be ready and all that. You can't make these people go no faster because your truck is not the only one in the shop. So it's like I understand they're going as fast as they can, but damn, come on. You know we got money to make. Come on. That's what get me so frustrated. That shit gets me so frustrated. Any more questions? Any more questions? Cause they almost done with me. They must have took a break and then now they back and now they load me. I'm just frustrated. I really am frustrated with trucking shit. I'm tired of the breakdowns. I'm tired of. I'm just tired of it. I really am. I'm just getting real frustrated. I just want to make my money and go home, and then I know I can't be gone long. B, like I told you the last time, just really think about it. Really, really think about it. I can't say that. Really think about it before you get into it, because once you get your own truck, that's your truck. That's your business, and the way the race looking now, I wouldn't recommend nobody get their own damn truck. Hell no. Even if like even with us, if we wanted to get another truck, I wouldn't. Not right now. The rates are just too bad. The rates are just too bad. Ain't nobody making no money. I wouldn't dare. Yeah, it costs to be the boss, but it's just every like this the thing. Yeah, it costs to be the boss, but you work, work, work. A big lump sum got to come out because of a breakdown. Work, work, work. A big lump sum got to come out for a breakdown. Or you can get your truck running and it keep breaking down within like once you get it running, it can still keep breaking down. So it's like, what are we running for? If that's all a part of trucking, I mean, I'm good. I ain't even complaining. At least I can make a couple dollars. I've been getting tired of trucking. Exactly. Exactly. I told Joy I'm like I'm about tired of it as a whole. As a whole. That's why I'm wondering like what else can we do? It's gonna take a lot of thinking, me and Joy. We don't flip the house, that's no problem. Um we done start our own business. We got the YouTube business. What else can we do? Cause this right here, I'm getting about sick of this. I've been thinking the same thing. Be the trucker. I've been thinking the same thing. Like what else is out there? Now I can say that I was thinking about getting like a little part time job just in case our truck go in the shop and I can still have money coming in. But Joy really don't want me to do that. But I'm sitting here like, what do you want me to do? Is there a way to get your CDLs? Hold on, hold on. Without going to a company and paying 4K out of a pocket. Um, the only thing I know is the college. A college will let you can go there and get your CDLs and they don't cost nearly as much and you can apply for scholarships for your CDL and you don't have to pay so much and then you can find out what company you want to go to from there. Also, you can go to a job like say if you want to go to a job somewhere like Pepsi, you can go and work there and they'll pay for your training. And you just gotta work with them or some of them you can go get your CDLs and leave. But you can get it under that job. I want to be normal again. This trucking mess is yes, I feel you. I feel you be the trucker. Being on an op is stressful, but I tell myself you get paid. Oh yeah, you got yeah, I understand that. Yeah, Nicole, you're right, but to a certain extent. I know that when I was going to RCCC, it didn't require for me to meet certain income ratio. They just applied for the scholarship and I got it. For a college? Wow. Where you live at? Yeah, Marco, he can go to a company to have CDL training, but the only thing about it is a lot of companies that have CDL training, he still got to come out of pocket over 3,000, 35, 4,000, $5,000. And a lot of them companies going to make you go to another company. And if you don't got the money to pay, you don't want to be working for that company. You don't like it, but you still owe back that big lump sum. You get what I'm saying? So y'all better get on off of here. They almost done. And I hope that this video really helped. I let y'all answer questions and ask questions all within the live. Also, it's just the loading board is kind of messed up. Not even just for Schneider. I think that's for everybody. I think the loading board just kind of jacked. So we're not making the money that we used to make. So I really don't want anybody to ever come to Schneider. I love trucking. I really do. Just call me. Yeah, I love trucking. Just call me. Um, so I really don't want people to think like if they ever come to Snyder, oh, Snyder loads are bad. No, I really think it's everywhere. I haven't been nowhere else. I really think it's everywhere, and I really don't think it's just Snyder load. I really think it's everywhere. So I hope this video really does help somebody. Don't forget to press subscribe down there below in red and press the thumbs up before y'all leave out. Press the thumbs up. And what else? I'm trying to make sure I get everything out. Do y'all want me to leave it running for a second for y'all can talk within? Just just comment, just ask your question. If you got a question, just ask it right quick. I can stay on for a second. They almost done up. Thank you, Nicole. Just comment, ask your question. And thank you for subscribing. I try to let people come in and ask their question because I don't be going live that much. What should I start? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Who would I go to? It depends on who you want to go to. It all depends on where you live. If you live, like, say, if you live in Georgia, you need to find a company in Georgia that you can go to school. Like, you can go to school there and get your training, or you can get your training there and start a job. So it depends on where you want to go. I can't recommend you somewhere to go because the only place I ever been was to the job I worked at Kannapolis. They got closed down, and I've been at Schneider. So I can't really say, hey, this company is good and this company better than this company because I never been to that all these other companies. And can't nobody else come on and say, hey, go to this company good because they never been to all the other companies. So can't nobody really tell you what's the best place to go. Yeah, so let's start with that one. Find out where wherever you live, find out what schooling is near you, and then find out if you got to pay for it, pay for schooling, or they can pay for you to for schooling, or you got to pay out of pocket. And if you can pay out of pocket, pay out of pocket. But if you go to them for training and they pay you, then go through them. Okay, you see your first and last job was with Schneider. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Talk to y'all soon. Don't forget to press the thumbs up. All right, bye.